Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of While We Walk podcast, where I discuss my thoughts for the day. Right now, it's around 10:24 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and today, in terms of the weather, it's extremely cloudy. I saw the weather forecast. There's a chance for some rain, but that's why I bought my jacket just in case. And so, yeah, that's pretty much in terms of the weather. In terms of the trading for the week, had another disappointing day after a 4-day win streak. And now I know what I need to do going forward. I'm going to lower the amount of contracts. I know what my issue is. I need to sacrifice my win rate for bigger wins, essentially. And that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to lower the contract. And yeah, I pretty much have a gist of what I need to do going forward. The amount of trades that I've been taking, I'm glad that I'm taking the amount of trades that I am. However, not holding into positions, and on top of that, not and hesitating on trades that could have been big wins is really costing me a lot of points. So I'm making an adjustment there. Also, Monday morning, I'm going to buy more accounts to try to add to my account list. So I'm going to go ahead and be very aggressive in the amount of contracts that I buy. And so, yeah, that's a plan of action going forward. I'm going to attempt to buy more accounts so I could have more accounts to trade with. And I want to try to get the full 20 accounts. That's a plan of action for now. So I was really bummed out after those two trades. The second trade that I made, it's really par for the course, where it's almost like a tilt trade. And I had to stop after that second trade. There's no way after two losses in a row, I got to stop for the day because my mind isn't right there. So I was cognizant of the fact. I'm happy that I was aware of that fact, and it's just basically time to move on. I think partially why I'm disappointed is I was up like 2 points initially. Kind of should have took the profits or broke even in retrospect. That's why trading is extremely hard. It's not, there's a lot of things that could change in a dime. But that's trading. In terms of in terms of my walking, I did 30,000 steps today. Yesterday, and I plan on doing 30 steps a day as well. And so that's a plan of action for today. I'm going to do 30,000 steps again. What I intend on doing during this first run is I'm attempting to essentially do 20,000 steps because of this loss, and kind of reflect what I need to improve upon. And I know what I need to improve upon. Basically, I have to keep in mind that there are certain scenarios where I just basically need to get bigger wins, essentially, in the cost of the win accuracy. So I'm gonna make those adjustments really fast, because I need to adjust that. I have enough data to kind of see what I was doing wrong, and I'm gonna make the adjustments accordingly here. What else? Yeah, I've been steadily losing weight. I've been losing like a pound a day, pretty much, give or take. And this weekend, I plan on continuing doing that, unless we meet up with friends and stuff. That's when I might consider just drinking beers. But this diet has been working so far, and I'm basically gonna keep on doing what's been working in terms of my diet. I really like what the additions I've been adding to my diet, so we're going to continue with that diet there. This loss today isn't as bad as the other losses, and it didn't affect me as much. I'm just happy that I walked away after those 2 losses in a row, and hopefully by hopefully I'm going to be able to make those adjustments. I know it's possible. I know I could do this. Just right now I'm hitting a rough spot right now, and hopefully I get out of it. Eventually I may hit a couple of home runs, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, in terms of the timestamps, because this is a walking podcast, the I guess the screenshots you see are going to be the screenshots are basically going to be the step counts I had for the day. So yeah, stay tuned for that for sure. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this weekend, albeit being a kind of sad one, but I'm gonna re-up on the accounts anyway, so I'm looking forward to that there. Yeah, I'm pretty much a break-even trader right now. After experiencing those losses, I needed to feel those losses because it keeps me in check. It made me realize going for those little wins is definitely not going to cut it. Definitely not going to cut it. I need to go for bigger wins, and that's the plan of action. Just going for these bigger wins, because yeah, so I'm going to go for those bigger wins. I'm going to trade. I've been telling myself to trade longer. I haven't been doing that, so. But I did make a couple of adjustments in terms of whatchamacallit. I've been making some adjustments in the holding time. Like if I kept on doing what I have been doing in terms of taking quick profits, I would have been up drastically. I would have been up a big way. But hindsight's 2020. I can't really base my decisions off decisions that were essentially hindsight. So yeah, I'll make those adjustments. And yeah, it's March. There's some time left. There's really not much pressure, which is good. But at the same token, I know that the amount of accounts that I'm trading with is yeah. So my plan of action is getting 20 accounts. Once I get 20 accounts, I'm going to basically trade with one contract until I hit like around 4 G's. And then once I hit 4 G's, every month I'm going to withdraw $500. And I guess 4 G's is good. Yeah, 4 G's is good. A good parameter. Because 4 G's, 150 times 10 is 1,500. 20 is 1,000. Yeah, 4,000 seems good. So I'm going to try to gain 4,000 in each of my accounts. And once I'm able to establish I got 4 G's on my account, I'll pull out the 500 for each of the accounts. And that's the plan of action, really. I'm going to pull out 500 every month. That's the plan of action. Every month I'm going to pull out like 500 off the account. So that means that with 20 accounts, that would be essentially 10 G's every month, which is where I want to be. And so, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for listening to this recording, and stay tuned for the next episode of While We Walk.